Assalamu alaikum. Once again, good morning. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. My all dear students from class 7A and 7B. Okay. Okay, today just please first of all open your textbook. Okay, my dear students, and make sure to open the page number 60. Today this topic is I want to explain you and going to read it. Okay, that is based on historical chapter, historical fact chapter, history chapter. Okay, make sure to first one watch your chapter number 13, and also be please open your textbook. ठीक है, आप लोगों को जब मैं जैसे ही आप लोगों को मेरे लेक्चर आप लोग सुने, इसको गौर से सुने, just to listen carefully what I mean to say to you, and please make sure to underline the difficult facts and points and example incident regarding the meanwhile or a while in reading, in text reading. Okay. And today the topic is the decline and the reawakening of the Muslims. Decline कहते हैं ज़वाल को, कैसे मुसलमान कौम पे ज़वाल आया, कब आया, क्यों आया, कैसे आया, what about the reason, what about the factors, what about the major issues we read in this chapter. I'll brief it as the beginning and ending, middle content regarding the decline and the reawakening of the Muslims. Okay. And the page which I'm going to read today, that is 60 and 61. 60 and 61. So please be careful to read when I read, or you also be capable to read by your own self in the temperament of slow tempo. And if anyone, your elder brother or a sister or a father or a mother is very near or close to you, they also give you some kind of suggestions or advice to how to underline and how to make sure the fact file, how to make sure to solve the mystery regarding question which is going to for riddle task, spell-thin task, objective task, one-word answer, differentiate terms, anyhow. What about the other purpose? But first one, please, my dear students, open your textbook and make sure to take your highlighter, colorful highlighter or a lead pencil in your hand. And I'm now going to read the text very carefully and make sure to understand what I mean to say. In this chapter we read about the decline of Muslims. देखिए Muslims का एक बहुत lavish, it was splendid time रहा है in different eras, in different history. All of a sudden we read about the Mughal history. मुसलमानों का एक बहुत peak था. Muslims are at the very peak, Mughals are at the very peak. Why they just you say fell of decline? There are some certain reasons, different major issues, reason. Same thing in this chapter is totally different. Regarding other issues, okay, I'm talking about the text now. Okay, the 19th century was a time of the rise of the European powers and the decline of the Muslim throughout the Asia and Europe. Okay, 19th century, you know very well, whenever the British people and whenever the English people just came before the time in our continent, and they make sure to capture on this Asian continent or a subcontinent too, and they just hold each and everything in their hand. कि जब इस कंटिनेंट में हमारे इस कंटिनेंट में हमारे इस बड़े आज़म एशिया में, especially in subcontinent too, when the Muslims, Hindus, Sikh are the major you say the nation people and living in the same platform, living in the same continent, they came here. Okay, what about their purpose? We read about in further points and further paragraph. In the Eastern Europe, please make sure to underline these all places, Asia and Europe. In Eastern Europe, the Ottoman Empire of the Turks, TUR Turks, यानी Ottoman Empire जो कि तुर्की में सल्तनत उस्मानिया जो वहाँ पे थी, उस Turks was slowly losing ground. They also be very slowly and gradually losing their ground. You watch in, I think so, about the Ottoman Empire in Mera Sultan, Qasim Sultan, ओके, अर्तुगरुल गाजी, उससे भी पहले का सलीबी जंगों का जो दौर है उस दौर का है. तो उसमें ये देखें कि अगर उनकी हिस्ट्री में ये जवाल आया, या अगर टर्किश हिस्ट्री को हम लोग देखें या रीड करें या ड्रामा फॉर्म में देखें या रीड करें या पढ़ें उसको या उसके फैक्ट्स को देखें, अगर उनमें जवाल आया तो हमारे पास क्या डिक्लाइन का इशू था, ये क्या रीज़न थी. ओके, एज ए स्लोली लूजिंग देयर ग्राउंड. पर्शिया द ओल्ड नेम ऑफ ईरान. Please make sure to underline and also make sure to clue here. Persia, old name of Iran, but a civilized इसका culture है. And Egypt मिस्र को कहते हैं. 2, also in example 2, TW2. gradually came under the Western domination. These countries or these places are also be under the domination. Dominant का मतलब होता है कि जो उनके ऊपर गलबा पा लेते हैं, कब्जा कर लेते हैं. Western forces, Western nations ने कैसे किया? How they just capable to came in these places, in this area and dominate us. Okay, India was already, because you know India was already in the British crown. At that time, British people or a British government is called a British crown. ब्रिटिश क्राउन यानी बरतानवी ताज के, बरतानवी तसल्लुत के ज़ेर साया थे, क्योंकि अंग्रेज़ों ने हम पे 100 ईयर्स अब अगर हुकूमत की है तो इसका मतलब है कि ब्रिटिश क्राउन. यू रीड अबाउट द फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्रिटिश एंड ब्रिटिश स्ट्रेटजीज in this book in 8th to in history, okay, in 9th, in 10th to further in detail too. Okay, came under the Western domination. India was already under the British control. Okay, this continent or India subcontinent was already in the British control, and France and gained control of the Maghreb states at that time. Morocco, Algeria, and this. Please make sure to highlight these all areas, countries or places name, because they are very capable and important for your MCQs, fill in the blanks and short questions too. Okay, the Muslim countries on the East African coast, COAST coast, like Southeast Asia and the Arabian Peninsula. Arabian Peninsula is one of the well-renowned peninsula. अगर आप लोग geography में read करें, there are very different terms regarding bay, river, lake, island, peninsula, differentiate between the sea and ocean. So it's the most important place. Arabian Peninsula were also under the European rule. ये वो जगह थी, ये places इनको discuss कर रहे हैं. They must be captured by a European nation and they rule there. Okay, उनकी ruling थी. These countries were either rich in resources such as Persia. Example the why Persia was rich at that time. These countries were either rich in resources such as Persia, the subcontinent Southeast Asia, and the East African countries. Politically like Egypt and Turkey. Please, these countries are very important. Keep in mind, हर country की एक अपनी civilization है, हर country का एक अपना culture है, हर country की एक अपनी own, जिसे कह सकते हैं उनका personal influence at that time and yet now too. Okay. Hence, the Western powers wanted to control them. But why the Western powers are wanted to control them? वो क्यों इन सब को remote कर रही थी, क्यों चला रही थी, किस वजह से वो इन areas में अपना interest दिखा रहे थे? Why? Okay, centuries of successful rule, the Muslim states were going into decline. Why the Muslim states are going to decline? क्या reason थी, क्या factors थे, क्या issues थे, क्या मेजर कॉज था जिस वजह से मुस्लिम्स डे बाय डिक्लाइन हो रहे थे? उनकी आइडेंटिटी क्यों क्वेश्चन मार्क बन रहा था उस पर? व्हाई? The chase for worldly power, underlying peace and loss of focus were the main causes for the decline of the Muslim states. Okay, the rulers became increasingly despotic with only a few expectations. The nobility and the officials, underlying peace, the nobility and officials also followed in the footstep. Footstep कहते हैं जो कदमों पे चलते हैं, सेम नक्शे कदम पे किसी के चलना, जो उनको फॉलो करते थे, उन रूलर्स को उनकी पैरवी करते थे, उन्हें अपना ओन मतलब मानते थे. क्यों थे? Education and the quest for knowledge, which made them dynamic and successful previously, were not given the same importance. These things is not be given or delivered on the same page, on the work time of the same page. As a result, इसके नतीजे में the growth and the development, very good point, the growth and development of these people slowed down, phrasal verb, to an alarming extent. Underline please it. Okay, then politically there were, it's one of the committed thing कि Muslims पे जब भी सवाल आया ना, या कोई बुरा वक्त आया है, उसमें उसकी कुछ अपनी खामियां हैं, उसका अपना ट्रस्ट था, अपना एतमाद था, अपना कह सकते हैं कि एक लाइफ को रिप्रेजेंटेशन देने वाले जो मुस्लिम्स हैं वो क्यों इन लोगों के तसल्लुत में आए या इन्होंने उन पे क्यों कब्जा किया. आपको बड़ा अच्छा इसके आंसर साथ साथ मिलेंगे. ओके, मेकिंग देम डिपेंडेंट ऑन द यूरोपियन हु हैड ग्रोन एज ए स्ट्रॉन्गर एज ए रिजल्ट ऑफ देयर एजुकेशन. अब देखा जाए ब्रिटिश ने, अगर हमारे कंटिनेंट में देखें, different काम किए. You read about in grade 8 as a specific form of history, like you said, the development in education. Okay, development in health, like to say constructed by different hospitals during the time of the Queen Victoria. Okay, irrigation system, railway system, okay, postal service system, jobs ensured, okay, merit-based exams. These are the one of the good things which they introduced after the passage of time, with the passage of time during their tenure. What about the criticism? क्रिटिज्म क्यों थी, तनकीद थी, वो रूलिंग अगर करते थे उसके क्या वेज थे, क्या स्ट्रेटजीज देते थे, व्हाई दे आर गिवन सम स्पेसिफिक और मोर इम्पोर्टेंस not to Muslims, only for Indians, only for British people, only for English people. Okay. By the end of the 19th century, the Muslim world was completely dominated by Europe. It means whole, you say, there's the world dominated by the European people, which gradually they just moved to in our country, even our subcontinent, and they remain still living in our colonies. You read about the colonial system or colonialization in higher classes too, कि जब ब्रिटिश ने अपने आप को प्रॉपर स्ट्रॉन्ग कर लिया, ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी, जैसे आप लोगों ने ग्रेड 5 में पढ़ा, 6 में पढ़ा, उसके बारे में उन्होंने बनाई मुंबई में, कोलकाता में, मद्रास में, इन प्लेसेस में, और उसके बाद उन्होंने डिफरेंट एजुकेशन रिफॉर्म्स पीछे की, यूनिवर्सिटीज बनाई, कॉलेजेस बनाए, स्कूल्स बनाए, एट द सेम पेज लाइक इन देयर कंट्रीज टू, प्रोवाइडिंग एजुकेशन, good education. But here we discuss about in the 19th century, the Muslim world was completely dominated by Europe, which gradually colonized, okay, these countries too. Okay. However, the common Muslim, that time the ordinary people, common Muslim people at that time gained an important insight. Why? As a result of the political revolution in Europe, and they became aware of their right. Please watch this source, an old photograph of the जब ये सोर्सेज होते हैं इनको नेट पे भी देखा करें, ठीक है, मैं आपको इसलिए बता रहा हूँ, एज ए मॉडर्न टाइम एंड एट द ओल्ड इन द टाइम ऑफ द 19th century. What about the lag in this picture at past, and what about the present things you can watch in this picture? It's a comparison between two pictures, one in Libya, another in Algiers. There are colonial landmarks in Algiers. Okay, became aware of their rights too. Although Islam itself, the least possible way, this sect had been overshadowed by the both Muslim and non-Muslim, both Muslims and non-Muslim. Slowly, gradually, the Muslims began to awaken, and as some of them acquired worthwhile education, underline the worthwhile education, a number of important personalities at that time emerge on the scene. Like you take whenever the creation of Pakistan, there are some certain very well-renowned people which took part a serious role for the creation of Pakistan, like Quaid-e-Azam, Allama Iqbal, Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar, Ali Bradran role, different personalities, different role. Okay, first Prime Minister at that time, Mr. Liaquat Ali Khan, first Governor at that time, Mr. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Same thing is then when Muslims culture or a Muslim society is dominated or a decline. So what about their leaders that time, which gave a sense of identity? Okay, they make sure to raise their question, they make sure to raise their voice only for the sake, only for the sacrifice for the Muslims. They fight with them, they fought with them, okay, they clear with them, they just jump on the given at that time. These leaders or these religious leaders, thinkers, philosophers, given their proper, you say, view of sight, view of eyesight views or other views, or to for, you say, only for the slogan for the Muslims. Their slogan is only for the Muslims, to support them, to properly build up their morale. Okay, the rewaking of Islam at that time. Islam reached its peak in northern India. Very good point. Please make sure to underline it. Islam reached its peak in northern India under the Mughal. यानी मुगलिया दौर में, मुगलिया दौर की सल्तनत में, during the time of the Mughal emperorship, Islam reached its peak in the northern India under the Mughals, okay, leadership. But even at the height of their power, the Mughals were a minority, outmatched by the Hindus by 6 or 5 to 6 to 1. Underline it. Many of the Mughal emperors were devout and dedicated Muslim, So there were many nobles and ordinary people, common people, ordinary people who were not so strict, okay, by behavior, by attitude. Many abuses began to creep in. Creep in is phrasal verb. Turn your page and watch this picture very carefully. A class in progress at a madrasa in Pakistan. Information please underline for a short question. Okay. Define maktib. What is mean by the maktab? Okay. A maktib is also a place of learning. Old traditions mean you read about the old tradition of maktib. What is the mean by the maktib? And what is the process or a way to teach this institution, okay, this learning place to the student. The word maktib comes from the word kitab, which meaning book. Maktib kisko kehte hain? In this picture, there are some boys and girls, and they are sitting on a carpet. Okay, in front of them there are some table, okay, short tables, and they are reading something. I think maybe something religious reading is going to in progress, like Holy Quran, any other religious book which is going to read by these boys and girls. And boys are also be taking a white cap on their head, and girls are wearing or using their dupatta around them, cover their head surface. Okay, under the last great Mughal emperor at that time, under यानी किसकी क़यादत में, the last great Mughal emperor Aurangzeb. Please make sure to write the basically he was Orthodox Muslim. Orthodox Muslims you read about in class 6 in Mughal history or in Mughal history chapter about the Orthodox term and what is meant by this term and why some specific of Mughal history emperor is given this title Orthodox. Okay, the emperor was brought to the edge of the bank secretary by almost 50 years. Underline the word 50 year of continuous war. लगातार जो जंगें होती रहीं उसके ऊपर इतना पैसा लगता रहा, इतना एक्सपेंडिचर यूज होता रहा, पैसा धड़ाधड़ लगता रहा. After Aurangzeb's death in 1707, you read, I just once again tell you, you read about very deeply read about the different tenures, different reforms, different tasks, different achievements, okay, of different Mughal emperors in grade 6 too. उसमें मुगल हिस्ट्री का जो चैप्टर था आप डिटेल में पढ़ के आए हैं, so that's why मुझे इतना डीपली नहीं जाना पड़ेगा. अगर आपने वहाँ पे इनको पढ़ा हुआ है तो you can click there some power points through that lesson too. After Aurangzeb's death in 1707, there was a succession of emperors who looked for a little but their own players after his death. And by the beginning of the 18th century, not 19th century, by the beginning or starting of 18th century, the Europeans were increasingly extending their influence. Okay, the Muslims of subcontinent weakened as a community. Underline please it, as a result of effective leadership. इनफेक्टिव लीडरशिप्स वो होती हैं जिसके अंदर जो लीडर होता है उसकी पावर ऑफ डिसीजन जो होती है वो डे बाय डे वीक होती जाती है. व्हाई? बिकॉज उसकी अपनी विल पावर नहीं होती, वो यहाँ वहाँ के जो डिफरेंट ओपिनियंस होते हैं, डिफरेंट सजेशंस होते हैं, उनको वो ज़्यादा कोप अप करता है. यानी he just not be taking a sport or just giving is using by his mind theory. Okay, यानी जी हजूरी जो लोग दूसरों की करते रहते हैं और इस वजह से वो डोमिनेंट होने का जब किसी को मौका मिलता है उसकी रीजन ही यही होती है, फ्लैटरिंग शुरू हो जाती है, कैनिंग बहुत ज़्यादा होता है उसके अंदर. A result of effective leadership is indicated and frequent fighting. At that time frequent fighting, लगातार तगोदो शुरू हो जाती है तख्त व ताज को लेने के लिए, झगड़ने के लिए. ठीक है, among themselves as well as against Sikh. That time other nation are also be on our land, our subcontinent, like you say Rajput Ranas, okay, Marathas, Sikh, Hindu. एक हिंदू ही नहीं थे, अदर भी ऐसी कौमें थी. ठीक है, शिवाजी राव जैसे मराठा कौम को बहुत उनका वो बड़ा माना जाता है. This allowed the French and the finally British. First one French people and finally the British. So gradually take over almost the entire country. Why? But there were also some wise and sensible people. Keep in mind, all people are not the same on the same page. There are some people, they are very wise and sensible people too, who realize the importance of unity. Underline please. They make sure to realize this good points like unity, इत्तेहाद को कहते हैं, education, a good form of education, अच्छी तालीम को, and a common purpose for the Muslim, which is only for the common purpose, for the sake of purpose ऑफ मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी, मुसलमानों के लिए, हम मुसलमानों के लिए उस दौर में ऐसे लोग मौजूद थे जो सिर्फ हमारे लिए सोचते थे। क्यों सोचते थे? आज वो हम में नहीं है, लेकिन उनके किए हुए अच्छे काम, रिफॉर्म्स, अचीवमेंट्स, उनके फैक्ट्स हमें इस चीज़ को रियलाइज कराते हैं। दे जस्ट नीड आइडेंटिटी only for the sake of Muslim. You read about Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Why Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was so conscious about Muslim? Because क्योंकि वर्ल्ड वार के उस सिनेरियो के बाद मुस्लिम्स पे एक टैग लग गया था कि दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द वर्ल्ड वार 1857 की जंग आज़ादी के बाद। लेकिन सर सैयद, बट दिस होल क्रेडिट गोज टू सर सैयद कि उन्होंने कितना अच्छा पोर्ट्रेट जो था वो मुस्लिम्स का विद द पैस ऑफ डे बाय डे इंट्रोड्यूस किया। हालांकि खुद वो यूरोपियन कंट्रीज से पढ़ के आए हुए थे और यूरोपियन एजुकेशन को सपोर्ट करते थे, लेकिन क्यों? वो चाहते थे कि सेम वर्क इज आल्सो बी हैपन डन बाय माय ओन सेल्फ फॉर ओनली मुस्लिम्स। ओके, Here we discuss about the unity, इत्तेहाद, education, तालीम and a common purpose, एक आम मकसद for the Muslims. There are few religious figures like Shah Waliullah, we read in this chapter, and other mystic Sufi saints, Sufi saint इसको कहते हैं, सूफियाना ज़ौक़ रखने वाले जो लोग होते हैं वो भी बड़े रिलीजियस होते हैं, religious thinker, philosopher, okay, social people, okay. Each of these leaders called on their own Muslims to arise and become aware and active. These are the people which given the one of the strong motivation, one of the strong determination, one of the strongest positive theory to the Muslims that you are the Muslim, you are Muslim and you need to be bloom yourself, you need to be bright yourself. आपने अपने आप को कैसे blossom करना है, कैसे अपने आप को appear देना है, कैसे आगे लेकर आना है. Like it's an example, okay. The madrasa and maktab as the basic underlying center of Islamic learning at that time and played one of the major role, one of the vital role at that time for Muslim and ulamas, khatib, Islamic religious philosophers, thinkers, cut people, scholars were known that. Okay, advocate written Quranic principle, underlying the word Quranic principle, कुरान पाक में मौजूद जो हमारे अल्लाह ताला पाक परवरदिगार ने जो हमारे कुरानिक प्रिंसिपल्स में हमारे के कवानीन को, कानून को जो बनाया हमारे लिए, हमारी किताब में मौजूद है, उनके थ्रू टू द रिफॉर्म सोसाइटी कि वो माशरे के लोगों को कैसे उसके बारे में बताएं एथेंटिक वे में. एथेंटिक वे वो होता है जिसके पास आपका एविडेंस होता है, एंड एविडेंस बाय यू टेक द सपोर्ट फ्रॉम द हॉली कुरान एज ए गुड कुरानिक प्रिंसिपल्स, जिसके जो कुरानिक प्रिंसिपल्स हैं, कवानीन हैं, वो इस चीज़ पे डिपेंड करते हैं, इस चीज़ पे लाजिम होते हैं कि व्हाट अबाउट द मुस्लिम स्टोरी, व्हाट अबाउट द मुस्लिम्स प्रिंसिपल, टू हाउ टू दे सेव देयर सेल्फ और टू दे प्रोटेक्ट देयर सेल्फ और टू दे मेक श्योर टू देयर डिग्निटी, देयर प्रॉस्पेरिटी. प्रॉस्परस वो कंट्रीज होते हैं जो बाकायदा तौर पे अपने रिलीजियस फैक्ट्स को सबसे पहले एक्सेप्ट करते हैं, उनको मानते हैं, अपने खुदा को मानते हैं. उन चीज़ों को अगर वो भूल जाते हैं, उन्हें उस ट्रैक पे लाने के लिए, उन चीज़ों को जानने के लिए, उनकी अवेयरनेस के लिए, उनकी जो रिलीजियस जो थ्योरी होती है उसको फिर से क्लिंक करने के लिए, लिंक देने के लिए कुरानिक प्रिंसिपल्स को यूज़ किया जाता है एज एन एग्जाम्पल, एज ए कोटेशन, ठीक है, एज एन इंसिडेंट वेज में. Okay, that is the end of the story reading task, which is given to me page number 60, 61 and 62. Okay, not we read on 60 to 61, 62. Now my dear students, once again I ask to all of you, when just I read the text, you make sure to use your highlighter or a lead pencil to underline the all difficult PowerPoints and tasks very carefully, because these are the facts which are going to be, as I can judge, my co-fellow judge, okay, any other one person judge by using your technical techniques regarding reading task, while reading task, okay, while you're I'm saying to be a quick response task through short question. And make sure one important thing, this material is very important for your all objective task related to the historical or history fact. Because now time we're just going to read the history chapter. See chapter regarding your geography totally completed. Regarding I'm just giving the reading, explanation task, underline the difficult fact and figures, map structures, okay, types of maps, okay, their differentiate terms, their short questions, their detailed questions, their riddle question. Now this type of the chapter is going to we read today, that is we based on history. ये तारीखी चैप्टर हैं और इनको आप लोगों ने अच्छे तरीके से डीपली पढ़ना है, बिकॉज दिस इज द वन ऑफ द मोस्ट वायलेंट थ्योरी रिगार्डिंग हिस्ट्री. I hope so today you really enjoy the reading task and do your more reading activity by your own self. But if you feel a little bit difficulty regarding reading task, to make sure to try to use YouTube, different encyclopedia books or in a search form to also judge this thing. मैं आपके साथ ग्रुप में जो इनके पावर पॉइंट्स होते हैं, I can discuss with you and give you one of the reform and make sure to also be get by your own self. लेकिन इसके पावर पॉइंट्स ऑलरेडी जो हैं दोनों पर्सनैलिटीज़ के जो हम पढ़ेंगे, शाह वलीउल्लाह की और दबन पर जो है अहमद शहीद बरेलवी की जो आती है, वो दोनों पर्सनैलिटीज़ के काफ़ी अच्छे पावर पॉइंट्स आपके रिसोर्स पैक में भी हैं आपकी फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए. ओके, गुड बाय, अल्लाह हाफिज़.